Have you been trying to lose weight and hit a stall? Well, listen to this story, and it just may help you figure out a reason why. Sarah had always struggled with her weight. At 35, she decided it was time to make a change. This year, she declared to her best friend Lisa over coffee, "I'm going to lose those extra 30 pounds once and for all." Lisa raised an eyebrow. "That's great, Sarah. What's your plan?" "I've got it all figured out," Sarah replied confidently. "Oh, I'm cutting out sugar completely. No more sodas, no more candy. I'm switching to sugar-free everything." Little did Sarah know that her well-intentioned plan was about to lead her down a path filled with unexpected obstacles. As weeks passed, Sarah diligently followed her new diet. She replaced her usual snacks with sugar-free alternatives and swapped her regular soda for diet versions. She even started using artificial sweeteners in her coffee. Despite her efforts, the numbers on the scale barely budged. Frustrated, Sarah decided to consult a nutritionist, Dr. Emily Chen. "Tell me about your diet," Dr. Chen asked during their first meeting. Sarah proudly listed all the changes she'd made, emphasizing her switch to sugar-free products. Dr. Chen listened intently, her brow furrowing as Sarah spoke. "Sarah," Dr. Chen said gently, "I think I know what the problem might be. Have you ever heard of maltodextrin?" Sarah shook her head, confused. "Malto what?" Dr. Chen smiled. "Maltodextrin. It's a carbohydrate that's often used in processed foods, especially those labeled as sugar-free or low sugar. But here's the catch. It might actually be worse for weight loss than sugar itself." Sarah's eyes widened. "But how? I've been so careful." Dr. Chen explained, "Maltodextrin is sneaky. It's not technically a sugar, so it can be used in sugar-free products. But it has a higher glycemic index than table sugar, meaning it can spike your blood sugar even more dramatically." Oh, she pulled out a chart showing glycemic index values. "See here? Table sugar has a glycemic index of 65. Maltodextrin, it can go as high as 136. That's even higher than pure glucose." Sarah felt her heart sink. "So all this time I've been consuming something worse than sugar?" Dr. Chen nodded sympathetically. "Unfortunately, yes. Maltodextrin is everywhere. In those sugar-free candies you've been eating, the low-fat yogurt you've switched to, even in some of the healthy protein powders and sports drinks." Sarah slumped in her chair. "No wonder I haven't been losing weight. But why is it so bad?" "Well," Dr. Chen continued, "when you consume maltodextrin, your blood sugar spikes rapidly. This triggers a strong insulin response. Insulin is a hormone that helps your body store energy, including storing it as fat. So, ironically, while you've been trying to lose weight, these sugar-free products have been encouraging your body to hold on to fat." Sarah felt a mix of frustration and betrayal. "How is this even legal? Why don't more people know about this?" Dr. Chen sighed. "That's the tricky part. Maltodextrin is considered generally recognized as safe by the FDA. This classification allows it to bypass rigorous approval processes. Plus, there are labeling loopholes. If a product contains less than 5 grams of maltodextrin per serving, it can be labeled as having 0 carbs. Sarah's mind was reeling. "So what should I do? How can I avoid this saboteur?" Dr. Chen leaned forward, her voice encouraging. "The key is to become a label detective. Look for maltodextrin in ingredient lists. It might also be called dextrin, modified food starch, or glucose syrup. And remember, sugar-free doesn't mean carb-free or calorie-free." She continued, "But more importantly, try to shift your diet towards whole, unprocessed foods. Fresh fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains don't contain hidden maltodextrin." Sarah nodded, feeling a new sense of determination. "I can do that, but what about my sweet tooth?" Dr. Chen smiled. "There are natural sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit that don't spike blood sugar. But honestly, as you reduce your intake of super sweet foods, you'll find your taste buds adjusting. Foods you once found bland might start tasting sweeter naturally." Over the next few months, Sarah overhauled her diet. She swapped her sugar-free snacks for fresh fruits and nuts. She replaced her diet soda with infused water. She started cooking more at home, using whole ingredients. To her delight, the weight started coming off. But more than that, she felt better. Her energy levels stabilized, and she no longer experienced the crashes that used to plague her mid-afternoon. 6 months later, Sarah met Lisa for coffee again. Lisa's jaw dropped when she saw her friend. "Sarah, you look amazing. What's your secret?" Sarah laughed. "Oh, would you believe it? The secret was giving up sugar-free foods." As she recounted her journey and the lessons she'd learned about maltodextrin, Lisa listened in fascination. "I had no idea," Lisa admitted. "I've been using those sugar-free syrups in my coffee for years, thinking they were helping me watch my weight." Sarah nodded understandingly. "I thought the same thing, but now I know. When it comes to health and weight loss, whole foods are the way to go. And always, always read the labels." As they left the coffee shop, Sarah felt a sense of empowerment. She had not only transformed her body, but had gained knowledge that she could share with others. She realized that true health wasn't about finding shortcuts or tricks, but about understanding what we put into our bodies and making informed choices. Sarah's journey taught her that sometimes the path to health isn't about cutting out a single ingredient like sugar, but about embracing a holistic approach to nutrition. And most importantly, she learned that being truly sugar-free meant being free from the hidden sugars and their substitutes that lurk in processed foods, including the sneaky saboteur called maltodextrin. Sarah's journey taught her that sometimes the path to health isn't about cutting out a single ingredient like sugar, but about embracing a holistic approach to nutrition. And most importantly, she learned that being truly sugar-free meant being free from the hidden sugars and their substitutes that lurk in processed foods, including the sneaky saboteur called maltodextrin. As Sarah walked home, a thought struck her, stopping her in her tracks. She realized that in our quest for quick fixes and healthier alternatives, we've created a food landscape where what you don't see on the label might be more important than what you do. She wondered, in our modern world, has the pursuit of health through artificial means actually made us less healthy? And more importantly, how many others like her were unknowingly sabotaging their health goals in the name of making healthier choices? If the story in this video resonates with you, what do you plan to do about it? Please leave a comment below and like this video so that we can share more videos like this. Have a great day, and remember to take the shackles off your mind and learn something new. Please subscribe to our channel and share this video if you deem it helpful.